Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Jennifer Jost. Jennifer Jost is a certified divorce financial analyst, certified money coach, private wealth advisor, author, and podcaster who is very passionate about the effects finances have on people's lives. With her energizing presence, she empowers people to transform their financial lives in a meaningful way using her proprietary Diamond Life success system. With over 30 years experience as a successful and business owner and as an investment advisor representative, she has one of the highest levels of commitments in her field, a fiduciary responsibility to her clients. Honesty, integrity, and ethics are the foundation of Jennifer's companies. Above all, her clients always come first and she makes money fun. But it's through her own personal story of trials to triumph where Jennifer's real magic and power lies. Jennifer is also a volunteer grief counselor, and she has developed several women's groups devoted to helping survivors of domestic violence heal and find their resilience. She is a philanthropist, an activist for women, and has been featured keynote speaker for many organizations, bringing a life-changing experience to her audience. Jennifer's mission on this planet is to empower women to be worthy. Well, good afternoon, Jennifer. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Brian. I'm looking forward to it.
This is awesome. Thank you for making the time. I know you're hailing out of the great state of California, specifically in the Beverly Hills area. Been through there a couple of times. So thank you again for making the time today, Jennifer.
Of course, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Here we go. I'm going to jump right in here. Let's get this thing started. You've got quite the career as a financial and wealth advisor. You're an entrepreneur, coach, speaker, now the founder and CEO of Diamond Life Planning and Diamond Life Strategies. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Oh, I love that question. So I'm going to go with your inspiration first. I have had a roller coaster of a life, let me tell you. So I grew up in an alcoholic home and, of course, stepped into an alcoholic marriage at 19 because that's what I was used to. I had my beautiful son, Nicholas, at 21 and my beautiful daughter, Cherie, at 24. And then about 5 years later, I woke up and said, wait, I can't handle this anymore. Asked for a divorce. It did not go over well. Don't worry, I'm still here, but this is not a kind of a hero story type thing. Unfortunately, he did not take it well, and it ended up to be kidnapping me and my children and holding myself hostage and them hostage. And then he let me go and kept them for 11 hours. At the end of the 11th hour, he unfortunately had a 10-minute ultimatum. At the end of 10 minutes, 3 shots were fired. And he unfortunately took the lives of my children, my son, Nicholas, 8 years old, and my daughter, Cherie, 5 years old, and himself in my master closet when I was 29 years old. I know that's a lot.
Wow.
And I can tell you, I know it's a lot, Brian, sorry. And that is my inspiration. I didn't need to be here anymore. Everyone's been on the bathroom floor at one time or another. I decided to live. And once I decided to live, I knew that I was here to help empower people, and mainly women who have been through trauma before. And my business name is Diamond Life because my children's birthstone was Diamond. I was dating someone at the time, which probably wasn't the best move in a tumultuous relationship like that. And I ended up marrying him and having 2 more beautiful children, my daughter, Journey, who works with me, and my son, Parker. And so I'm still a mom. It's been 30 years. I just had 30-year anniversary. I've come so far, but I'm telling you, from that little 29-year-old broken woman to where I'm at today, the inspiration is literally my children talking to me every day, telling me I'm on the right path and I'm doing the right thing. So that's my inspiration. And my business growth is to always know that I don't know what the heck I'm doing. And it's okay because I've evolved so many times. Like every few years, something changes. I mean, we just went through a whole pandemic and here we are all virtual and speaking to, I don't even know who I'm speaking to. And here I am pouring myself out. So being open, being vulnerable, and always knowing that I don't know what's happening and it's okay because one little step ahead is better than 10 steps back or no steps at all. That's what gives me my inspiration and always growing, Brian.
Wow. I am amazed. I've spoken to 700 guests on this show and I'm literally floored. I'm in awe, the strength that you have to carry through something like that, something as traumatic, and sharing your story with your permission. We get to share your story with the world. So thank you. And I'm very humbled by what you've done, what you're doing, and what you've been through. So thanks again, Jennifer.
Absolutely. Thank you for letting me bring my kids on and share. That means so much to me.
Absolutely. So, Jennifer, let's switch gears a little bit. Tell us a bit about the people you work with and how you've helped them transform their lives in a positive way.
So I love this. So I have two companies. Since I got screwed so many times in the financial industry, I became a financial advisor myself so that I knew that I would be able to do it right. And then I found out that I had a knack. Since I've been a business owner my whole life, I knew that I know how to talk numbers and explain it to people. So I can take something completely with a different language, it seems like, and bring it down to step by step on what people need to do. So my Diamond Life Planning is a financial company, and I do comprehensive planning. And most of my clients there are couples, and then about 20% is single women. My expertise there is helping you retire early, but I'm also helping you distribute your money, not just gain assets and grow and get it in the market and be nervous around the market. We do a full planning. So we do goal-based planning. I make sure that your distribution, when you're ready to distribute, is going to be tax efficient, because we don't know what taxes are going to be 20, 30 years from now, Brian. So we need to make sure that we have a tax-free bucket as well with our retirement accounts. So that's one company. That is amazing. I love my clients there. I've had clients that have been with me since 2005. They follow me everywhere I go. It's awesome. I have a monthly call with them on Zoom. We're chit-chatting. I literally love my clients. I have so many couples that just really want to have a plan. I have a lot of women that are handling the household and they're nervous and stressed out. I have one client who her husband works all the time and she was handling it all by herself. So she came to me. So I'm kind of like her partner. And then we bring in the husband every few months to keep him updated on what's going on. So it's really for busy people and people who know maybe what's going on, but they really don't know what's going on. Then I have my other side of the mindset. Basically, it's Diamond Life Strategies. And that's working with women and, of course, a few good men. And we work with the foundation of money, which is my thoughts and my beliefs are we all have beliefs about money. We have trauma or even dysfunction in our childhood. We have a money story going back to when we were 4, 5, 6 years old that is showing up in our wealth today. In order to find financial freedom, we have to go back to the F word, as I say, feelings. We have to see how we feel about money. How do we feel about wealth? How do we create new money beliefs for these amazing people that we are now as adults compared to maybe what we learned as childhood as work hard, make money, money doesn't grow on trees, there's never enough, whatever it might be. We clear those beliefs out and we step into wealthy, abundant, joyous beliefs today. And we literally wake up with joy every single day. I love it.
Thank you. That's awesome. And again, that second question was more on the positive side. And I can really see the energy, the enthusiasm that you put into this to help others. And I think that's just awesome, Jennifer. Jennifer, we are a technology platform, publication, podcast. I'm a techie, but we always ask, no matter who the guest is, if you're leveraging any of that new or emerging technologies in your business. And if not, have you found a cool tool or app you might share with us today?
Great question. And I'm not going to be your best, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing because maybe somebody out there gets it. I'm going to be 60 this year. Holy moly. And so I can say I'm not a techie. And I can also tell you that I've been online and I've been using Zoom for probably about 12, 8, 10 years, something like that. So I'm probably more of a techie than someone who's not, but I'm not as set, right? Like, I don't know your experience as well. I can say that Zoom has saved my life. My coaching is worldwide. And so I've been online on Zoom since 2015. So I'm glad y'all came and joined me. And I made a lot of money on Zoom. Thank you. However, that was my mainstay. I love it. And they've done such a great job keeping up with everything. I'm now doing the artificial intelligence with my funnels and my texting. And they have the chat bots. That is very good. I really like it because it's my voice. As long as it's my words, and it's something that I would say, and they just happen to be putting it out, that feels better than the way it was maybe 4 or 5 years ago when I was approached with it. And it was not my words and it was just automatic and I didn't care for that. So I do the automatic for sure. Of course, the Sales Navigator with LinkedIn, I tried for a while there. I love being able to somehow doing the Facebook ads or Instagram or whatever, and then people opting into actually speaking with me. Once they've opted in, right now I'm running a thing for feminine financial freedom. And so if you want to know more about that and you opt in, I can't wait to talk to you. So I don't have a problem using artificial intelligence to make that appointment. because you will end up talking to me. And every single call, I will change your life. Every single time I am talking to someone, I literally will give them value, no matter where they're at in life, no matter what's happening. And I have a 100% success ratio and 100% money back guarantee. So we're doing something right over here, Brian. But I think I need to learn more, because if there's something out there I don't know, I definitely want to know. Make my life easier.
Thank you for sharing. Yes, everybody is a technologist in this day and age. Doesn't matter your age or what your background is. So I appreciate you leveraging some of that technology and sharing that with our audience. That's just awesome. Jennifer, last question of the evening. Can you share something from your career experience that would be helpful for those listening this evening, looking to grow their career in either finance or entrepreneurship?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing for me at this time right now is we never know it all. And it is okay, as they used to say, pivot. It is okay to up level. It is okay to change your mind. It is okay to shift. Just because we have a great idea, they used to call it squirrel, 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 and then we would get sidetracked. That is okay. And if it doesn't work, it's okay to come back to what works. So I think that change is inevitable, especially in this wonderful entrepreneurial life. And we talked about branding for so long and getting your following and having all of those people. And I really believe it all comes back down to one thing. And it's a conversation, Brian. It's a conversation between you and I. It's a conversation between me and someone that might need to hear you. It's a connection and a conversation. So however you can get to that connection with someone, and if it changes throughout the time, it's totally great to change throughout the time. We don't have to do it one way and stick with that way forever. So it's okay to change, and it all boils down to connection. You always want to have that conversation somehow.
Thank you. That's awesome. And we talk about that a ton on this podcast, about the connection, that human experience, and really building those relationships, because that's what truly makes the world go round. Jennifer, it was a pleasure having you on today, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Brian, have an amazing day.
Bye for now.